Hey guys, welcome back to Rouse House. We're being born good looking, it's just a burden we have to bear. Hang with me, we're still playing here. Again, this is down in Rock Springs, Georgia. We was driving down the road and we saw this old silo and felt like it needed to be on a canvas. You know, when all these things are gone, when they disappear, these farmers are gone. You're not going to see the barns, you're not going to see the silos, they ain't coming back. Get your brush, get off your tail, get on the side of the road and start painting. Do the drawings, then bring them back into the studio where it's air conditioned, you don't have those mosquitoes flying around, and you're not getting cooked by the sun, and sitting there without nothing to drink, and having to chew on tree bark for lunch, and painting in air conditioning. Ain't it great? We still got the white, this is still a little bit wet up here. Still got some paint to paint into, so I'm going to grab a little bit of yellow ochre. And just get some, and see if I can blend that in a little bit. This sky this day was just as clear as a bell. I mean, there was nothing. It was just as blue as you can get. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, so that's the effect we want to have. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, pull that in here, and just, I don't really want these strokes to show. I just want to get the paint on here to start with. And get it down. This will be down in the trees, and kind of down more, this color's going to be down more at the base. Don't want to lose the silo all the way there. And just kind of blend her in, see. Lose those strokes. And just create an atmosphere. You can see it, but you can't quite grab it. So we're getting some color to the sky anyway. Lose those hard spots and we just want to keep that. It just puts a little bit of color in there. Moving around. Now you notice I painted over part of the trees when we put the trees back on the sky. You can't, it just fits in better if you do that. You're not trying to paint around, look like you're outlining your trees, paint over it. But if you look at the sky, even a clear sky, the farther away you go, down towards the horizon, it's going to have a little touch more of a, well, it's not really a red, but it is. The atmosphere, the farther away you go, the lighter it is. Just kind of blend those in. Then the farther up we go, I'm going to grab some cerulean blue, mix those two together, see what that does. Yeah, it gives me a sky color. Let's get that on here. I'm just going to work that. I don't really want a whole lot of strokes to show, so I'm just going to see how feathered that's in. Get it on there first, and then just kind of lose it. But you got to get it in there. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Blend those two together, just pull them together, to where you really can't tell where one starts and one stops. So we're getting more color into that sky. Yeah. Grab a little bit more of that. I'll get over here, put it in here. Get it on here and pick up that white that's already on there and move the two together. Got into my red a little bit. I was laying awake the other night, couldn't sleep real good. And I had me one of the epiphanies, you know. You think of something and you think, well, I should have thought of that a long time ago. Right now it's kind of hard to tell. If you're painting a picture, you can't tell which way the shadows, where the sun's at by the picture, we done something wrong. So we're going to have to make sure we put shadows in here and cast and where the lights are. I was thinking, I got to get better about that. And that's how we learn. That's how we teach ourselves. Something will come to you. And so when we get done, we're going to make sure we have some good shadows in here so that you're going to know that the sun was kind of over our left shoulder that day. We want to make sure it shows up that way in the picture, the way we cast our shadows on the ground and the way the shadow side of this will be. And, you know, I want somebody to go look at that picture and know exactly where the sun's sitting. You know, where's the sun at in relation to where we're at. So that white paint's still wet. It takes white a little bit longer to dry, which is good because so we can blend all that paint into it, see. And then just smooth out the strokes a little bit. See, I get a lot of brush hairs on my canvas because I scrub so hard. But you can flip them off when it dries a little bit. Then grab some more of that cerulean blue. Let's get up in here. Just blend it in with all that white that was already there. So those little bright hairs, there we go. Just kind of lose them. Just push them off the canvas. And we'll flip those out before we're done. And we're just trying to make a kind of a clear sky day. I'm gonna water my brush. Now I'm gonna pick up some ultramarine blue this time. Blend in with all them other colors. So we got that green in there that we picked up, that white the first time, and then we put the cerulean blue on there, and then we've got the raw sienna down by the tree line, gives us a little bit of red, and you just lose all these hard edges. When you do that, put more water in your brush, and it'll just kind of blend better, say. And I'm just covering this canvas best I can, quick as I can, any way I can. And then I'll work the strokes, because it'll give you, even though it's acrylics and dries pretty quick, it'll give you time to do what you need to do, to work it in. Just keep moving, keep moving. We want that blue sky that was there that day. Just put paint on paint. Just feather your brush more. Different strokes, different ways, different angles. I want an atmosphere. Not, and I'm gonna grab some more of this blue. Let's get up in this corner. Because it was just a blue day. Get these blended in together. Got these other colors we got on there. So just all I'm trying to do is get it on, and I'll smooth it out in a second. Mike, I got a big, oh here it is over here, never mind, it's within my reach. Now, I got a lot of wet paint on there right now, something I can still smooth out a little bit. Wait a minute. I'm gonna grab my whopper knocker. Whoa, that's a whopper knocker if I ever saw one. Get some water on it. And just kinda, ooh, make them strokes disappear. So you just, see what it does? Can you see it back there, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
That smooths it out. You don't have all them little strokes on there. Just kind of blend all those together. Just, I want that sky just to be a colorful sky, but not a, it was just a clear day, not a lot of strokes. A little bit more water. Blend her down here. Just smooth it out, see, lose those strokes. And that's your clear sky day. We can add more colors, more depth, and we will before we're done. Guys, anybody see me paint knows we're going over, and over. I tell you what, I think we got a good start on this sky. We can let this dry a little bit. We're going to move into some other areas of the paint, and we'll come back to our sky. Y'all come.